Good evening, Miss.
Yara, are you feeling better?
A little bit, Miss.
Just a little bit. Okay, so I saw your grammar part. Hang on a second. Let me move to my place. I saw your grammar part and I saw that you made half of the numbers incorrectly. Wait. So when we talk about reported speech, we don't only change the verb into verb 2 or verb 3, but we also change the position when it's a question. Hang on a second. Let me share my screen to your answers. Okay. Kiara, can you see my screen now?
Yes, Miss.
Okay, if you see this one out, you got number 1 correctly, I think. Let me check. Yep, you got number 1 correctly. Number 2, however, is incorrect because you didn't change the position of the verb. You can see your answer there. Okay, it
Yes.
says what is the bad news, and you simply change what was the bad news without switching it. Okay, now let's practice with this one. I'm going to ask you a question and you need to change it into reported speech. Okay, so my question is, what are you doing? Please change it into a reported speech. What are you doing?
Okay. So I said like, Miss Tati said. Miss Tati asked. Miss Tati asked me what was
Mm.
what were
Remember,
I.
when you
Oh, I need to switch it.
got it.
I see. Miss Tati asked me
What?
what
Make it into a sentence, not a question. So if it's a sentence, it should be subject verb, not verb subject.
Okay. What I was doing.
Exactly. That's the question in reported speech. Miss Tati asked me what I was doing. Okay, so in a reported speech, the question is no longer a question. It's actually a sentence. That's why you need to switch the position of the verb. Okay?
Okay, Miss.
The same with, oh, hang on. This one you also got it incorrect. Okay, the same with this. In this part, you got it right though. I'm not sure how you got this right, but you actually switched the position of could after the subject. So hang on, let me find another one that you made a mistake of. Oh, okay. The others are sentences, not a question. Let's talk about this part then. Okay. The deal is, so sorry. When it's verb one, so has, you need to change it into verb two, had. When it's verb two, had, you need to change it into using verb three. It means that you need to use had. Okay. The example is Mr. Vera got sick. Okay. It means that this is in the past tense, right?
Mm-hmm.
You need to change it into past perfect. Past perfect means using had. So the answer would be Mr. Aji said that Miss Farah, oh, why did it say Mr. Farah? Miss Farah had gotten sick. So verb three, had gotten sick. This one, however, is in verb two, verb one, has. So it needs to be changed into verb two. He said that she had to be hospitalized. The same with this. This is in verb one. You need to change it into verb two. He said that she didn't have any health insurance. Okay, so if you are confused, if you see present tense, it needs to be changed into past tense. Verb one to verb two, verb two to verb three. How can we get verb three? Past perfect. Okay. Now if you can change this. Kyla was, sorry. Kyla, oh yeah. Kyla did her writing the last session. Please change it into reported speech.
Kyla
Did her writing last session, last Monday.
Kyla um does
I said verb two, past tense. You
oh
need to change it into verb three, past perfect. Miss Teddy said that
Miss Teddy said that Kyla to miss
let me write it
wait
here.
The sentence is Kyla did her writing last Monday. Right, miss?
Exactly. I cannot
Okay.
write. Oh, what is wrong? There. What is wrong with? Anyway, you know the sentence. Here.
Miss Teddy said
Mhm.
Kyla has Kyla done her writing
Almost. You missed something.
almost. Should I use has or had?
Kyla did her writing yesterday. So how do you change it into past perfect?
Is that Kyla has Kyla done her writing yesterday?
You missed something. You cannot use done without a be or a
Oh, um, Kyla has
hmm.
have
Past
have
perfect.
it
Past perfect.
has perfect.
Has is
Um,
present perfect. This is past perfect.
yes,
Laila,
had
exactly.
had done her writing yesterday.
Exactly. That's the way to do it. Another one. Okay. I ate noodles yesterday. Oh, last week.
Miss that said she ate.
Same.
Oh, she she had ate a new.
Verb three.
Oh, okay.
She had.
She had
Verb three of eat.
a tree of eat. She had ate or
No way.
eaten.
Eat
Is it?
them.
Oh, eaten.
So,
She had eaten a noodle last week.
wait, I didn't eat a
Uh,
noodle last week. I ate
oh,
noodles last week. It's
oh,
not day one.
oh, yeah. She had eaten noodles.
Okay, there you go. So remember, when it's past tense, verb two, you need to change it into verb three. But
Okay,
it's not just verb three, you need to use past perfect. So had verb three. Okay.
okay.
Another example. Uh, you were absent yesterday. There you go.
Mhm. Study said that I was a oh,
Past perfect.
as oh, I should use had or has
Had.
or past perfect.
Has is
Had.
present perfect.
Okay. Miss Study said I had absent
Mhm. You need to
yesterday.
change
Oh,
were into verb three.
wherein I I had oh I had been I had been absent yesterday.
Exactly. I have been absent yesterday. One more. Okay.
Okay.
I had a good time this afternoon. There you go.
Oh, so if it's verb three, I have to turn it into verb two.
This is verb two. I had.
What is it? Oh, ha, uh, ah, take the
This is
time.
still verb two.
Okay. Okay. I oh I missed that they said that she um um Had that she had a good time this evening.
Mhm. What's the difference between
Oh,
sentence and your reported sentence if you only use had?
I
Make it into past perfect.
missed it.
The formula of past perfect is had plus verb 3.
Mm, oh, okay. Yes.
Study said that she had,
That she had
what's the verb in that sentence?
that she the verb afternoon.
What's the verb
It
in this sentence? Which one is it?
is it good?
No way. A verb is an action word.
Yeah, I am think time this this um verb.
So which one is the verb in the sentence?
Is it this?
No way, Kiara. A verb is an action word.
I had like had had miss
Had is the verb. So what's the verb 3 of had?
the verb of had
Hmm,
has had
no way. The verb 1 of have is have, and then verb 2 is had. What's the verb 3?
the verb
Have, had?
have had has.
No. Has is the verb 1,
Okay,
Kiara.
from the so the verb is had and the verb tree is
You can Google if you want to. Verb 3 of have.
okay miss the verb tree of have. I already searched it, miss. It's had.
Got it. So how do you make the sentence then? Study said that,
Miss Ati said that she had a good time.
wait. You missed that, Kiara.
Wait,
Study said that she had, and then the verb 3. What's the verb 3?
that she had
Ah,
uh,
she had.
we used
Double
to
had.
had
Yes, because the
double
first
had.
had is actually the uh past perfect formula, and the second had is the verb 3 of the verb. So Miss Teti said that she had had.
Oh, I see, I see.
Mm,
Oh, I see that. So I said like you said had a good time, so I said like she had a good time like that, miss.
mm-mm. So
Like
the reported speech is
I
Miss
see.
Teti said that
Miss said that she had a good time this afternoon.
exactly. If you
I
don't believe me, this is the format of had
I see.
a good time. Say okay.
Okay.
There you go. When we use had had in English, when it's past perfect and we use have in the original sentence, and we want to make it into past perfect, then we need to use had had. Okay.
Okay. It had is kind of new to me, Miss. I'm
Mm,
a little bit confused.
yep. When you're not familiar with this format, you might go, are we really going to use had in the same sentence? Is it true? Yeah, it is actually true, and it is grammatically correct. So another example. If I say I had a shower this afternoon, how do you change that?
Miss Tati said that she had a shower this afternoon.
Yeah, exactly. Had. Okay. Hmm. Now let's change into a question. I'm going to ask this to you, Kiara. Had you, sorry, have you had a shower?
Oh, do you want me to change it into a report
Yep.
sentence?
Mhm.
Miss Tati asked me if I had a shower.
Exactly. Instead, they asked me if I had had a shower. This is in present perfect. Have you had?
Uh,
And we still change it into past perfect.
okay. So if we want to use had, it sometimes we use had in past perfect, Miss.
Mm-mm. Whenever we
I
use whenever the verb is have, then the past perfect would be had.
I
Okay.
it's a little bit confusing, but I understand now.
Okay, got it. Now, however, when it's present perfect like this, remember, present is changed into past. Past is changed into present, sorry, past perfect. Okay, so everything present in the original sentence is changed into past in the reported speech. Why is it so? Why do we have to change it into past, Kiara?
Well, because we talk about we talk about what other people saying to other people in the present, and what uh, we it's like reporting something, like, right, Miss? Like, that's why it's called reporting sentence, because we report something that we hear like a moment ago, like it was from the past.
Got it. There you go. That's why those the tenses changed from present to past, from past to past perfect. How about if it's past perfect? How do we change it?
Past perfect.
For example, I say something like this. Before the class started, I had had a shower. Oh, I'm going to make it easier. I had had a shower before the class. There you go. How do you change this? How do you make it into a reported speech?
uh Miss Tati said that she had wait had a shower. uh
This is
that
the clue,
Miss
Kiara. When it's
oh
already past perfect, you don't change it anymore. it stays the same. That's the end
Oh,
of the line.
so I just said Miss Tati said that she had had a shower this for the class. Okay.
Okay. Just remember, in reported speech, past perfect is the end line. It cannot get any further than past perfect. Okay?
Okay. So if you said that you had had a shower this before class,
Mhm.
so it stays the same.
It's the same.
Uh,
However, when we talk about reported speech, there are several, I'm sure it is here. Is it here? Hang on a second. There are some, where is it? We are now in, um, where is it? There, I cannot see it now. I'm sure there's something in the book that says so. Oh, wait. I cannot find it. Okay, so anyway, when we talk about reported speech, some sentences we don't change. Those sentences are one, when you're talking about the general fact. For example, when I say Indonesia is a country, you don't have to say, Miss Teti said that Indonesia was a country. You can actually say, Miss Teti said that Indonesia is a country. Okay? Because
okay,
that's
Miss.
the general fact. Also,
Oh, if it's a general fact, so I don't need to change a thing from.
mm-mm, a general
Oh,
fact means that it is, if you say, if I say I'm a teacher, that's not a general fact. Not everybody knows that I'm a teacher, but everybody knows that Indonesia is a country. So the general fact means that it's a fact that known to almost the whole world. Okay.
oh, like it's a well-known fact.
Yes,
That
fact. Exactly.
oh, I see.
I'm still trying to find, I'm sure I read it somewhere in the book earlier. Hang on. Did I make, I saw it. Hang on, hang
Yeah, I
on,
felt
hang
that sometimes, Miss.
on. It's not here. Got it. Ah, there you go. Where is this? Oh, grammar zone. Okay. So this is the deal. Sometimes you do not have to change the tense in the noun clause if, there you go. Okay.
Okay.
The reporting verb is in the present form. For example, she says. So instead of saying she said, you said she says. It means that the rest of the sentence doesn't have to change.
I
Can you see the difference between this one and this one?
between
The
the
first one,
number one and number two, the verb or
the
number
verb,
one, number two.
the verb of the reporting speech, the reporting verb, this one. This is in the present. Okay, so when you when you use the present verb for the reporting verb, you don't have to
Mm-hmm.
change the rest of the sentence. So for example,
Uh,
let's say it like this. Uh, Let me see. Rendang is the best world. Rendang is the best food in the world.
Miss Tati said that rendang is the best food. Eh?
Which
Is the
one is
best
that?
food.
Did you say said or says?
Oh, I said, said,
Said.
said,
This
said,
one.
said.
So it
Yes.
can be taken as the general truth, means that yes, many people agree that rendang is the best food in the world.
Oh, so for the verb in the present form, we use says,
Got it. Or asks, or tells.
tells. Oh, and for the direct speech contains a fact or general truth, we say said, told, or asked,
Mm-mm.
like that.
But
Uh,
the rest of the sentence is still the
the same.
original sentence.
Okay.
Okay. So you can check this in the grammar zone, page 69 of your student book. It's there.
Uh,
How often does your clock chimes anyway? 15
oh,
minutes?
wait. Oh, you hear it, miss? You
Yeah,
heard it?
mm-mm.
I think yeah, it's pretty loud. Well, my clock I think is a little bit late.
2 minutes late.
Sometimes it chimes. Sometimes it chimes at 15 minutes, 30 minutes, or maybe like 12 o'clock every hour. Some of my friends said that it was creepy.
Why?
I don't know. One of my friends said it was creepy because it was kind of old and it's remind her of a haunted clock from a horror movie.
Yeah, is it hanging on the wall or standing on the floor?
Hanging on the wall.
It's still okay. The one that it's
Yeah.
creepy is the one standing on the wall, the grandfather's clock.
Oh, yes, but I think it was pretty antique, and I do love the old clock that was standing on the floor. Maybe others might think it's kind of creepy, but I think it's pretty antique, and I like antique things.
But it's wasting too much space for me. Like,
Oh yes.
there it is, just a clock
Mm-hmm.
taking a meter of space on the floor. So it's kind
If
of
I had a lot of money, I would make myself a castle.
wait. Is that conditional type 1, conditional type 2, or conditional
Ah,
type?
right.
We already learned about conditional type 1, 2, 3. Was that conditional type 1, 2, or 3? Which one?
Wait, what did I say? If I had a lot of money, I would make myself a castle.
So,
Mm, So I think is it type 2?
type 2. What does it mean then?
What does it mean? Well, what do you mean? What does it mean?
At the moment,
At the moment, uh,
you don't have enough money.
yes, I don't have enough money, so I cannot make myself a castle.
There you go. So, if only you said, if I have enough money, I will make myself a castle. It means that in the future, you are thinking of making a castle if you have enough money. Unfortunately, you said that if I had enough money, I would make myself a castle. It means that you're only talking about the present.
Mm,
Okay? So that's the difference between conditional type 1, 2, and 3. The
okay.
intention your intention when you say it.
Okay.
So
Oh.
back to reported speech. This
Mm-hmm.
is this is quite weird because the whole term is talking about conditional, and then suddenly the grammar goes to reported speech for this unit. So anyway, oh, maybe we can collect money from everyone at school. Now, this is the deal, Kiara. What's wrong with your choice? There you go.
Yes. I
What's the difference
I
with the
use
correct answer?
can but not could. Can
Exactly.
is like verb one and could is the verb three.
Oh,
Oh, the verb two. Oh,
hmm.
can is the verb two.
Can is the
Yes,
present verb. Could
is
is
the
the
present verb
past
and
verb.
could is the past verb.
Exactly. You also need to change can with could. So when we have
Could.
something like this, we don't actually change the collect. We change the can because the verb is can. The main verb
Mm.
is can. Uh, please change this into reported speech. I I know I can do. No. Okay, so I well, this is weird. Okay, I can do a lot of things with paper.
Miss Tati said that she could do a lot of things with papers.
Got it. The next one. Um, the clock. Uh, hang on. The clock could make creepy noise. Sorry. The clock could make creepy. Not creepy. I wouldn't say creepy. The clock would make change. The clock could chime every 15 minutes. There you go.
Miss Tati said that the clock the clock could could
Past verb into past perfect.
pass um the clock could clock the clock could uh could chime every 15 minutes.
How do you make this into past perfect?
Past perfect. Um
The clock
Miss
could have
the clock
chimed.
could have chime
Verb 2.
every fifth could could had chimed chimed
No, no.
chimed uh, uh could had or had could had
There you go. So Esteti said that the clock could have chimed every 15 minutes. Oh, by the way, Kiara, since you're the only one attending today's class, it means that we're still going to talk about